Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to this edition of Wolves Weekly. In studio today, we have head baseball coach Jeremiah Robbins. Jeremiah, coming off another long road trip that we seem to be talking about whenever we get you here in studio. You guys came back from Montana State Billings, completed your regular season. We'll talk a little bit more about the opportunities you guys have coming in the postseason. But you guys end the season on the NCAA-wise, ranked number 13 in the NCAA, 40-9 on the season, 29-3 in the GNAC. We can keep going over the accolades and all the numbers, but we will say this is the second best GNAC winning percentage of all time. Western Oregon also has the record, and 29 wins is also a record. Just a great year, and really it was a testament of the way you guys didn't go through the ebbs and flows, which I think everybody expects in a baseball season.
Yeah, looking back at what we've done, a very resilient group of kids. To go through your season, we never lost a series. We split a series with Cal State Stanislaus, but just to stick with what they wanted to do and their goals, and to grind it out and to finish 40-9. That's pretty impressive. I like it, but it's definitely a very tough season for us. But like I said, the kids were some warriors out there and took care of business. And
within the regular season, the one number that there's tons of numbers out there. We can talk about records the whole time. I thought the 9 shutouts on the season was almost one of the most impressive things. The way that we talked about from beginning to end in the GNAC season, but beginning and end to a game. Some of those times you guys are up big, but your pitchers kept going on and kept throwing strikes and not giving up walks and giving up hits. To me, that was a very big one. And I'd actually like to talk to you a lot about that bullpen and just kind of the resilient effort you guys had. Montana State Billings, Game 2. You swept the series. You scored some big runs. There was an 18-0 win in there, but none of those ones stuck in my mind quite like the 6-4 game on the night game Friday.
Absolutely, and that game there, I think, set the tone for Saturday's sweep. We go into the inning, we're up, and they rally back, and it's 6-4 bases loaded, no outs, and we bring in Ian McDougall, and I'd say just a quality effort by him, and we get out of it, win the game, and take care of business. So it was a very tough position to put Doogie in, and he's a tough kid, and he showed his moxie in that opportunity and absolutely shut the door on him, and got the day one sweep, which obviously we fed off of that on day 2. But our bullpen, I've been very, very happy with what we've done with our bullpen, and a lot of credit goes obviously to number one, the kids, but Coach McInerney, our new pitching coach, has just done a phenomenal job with their mindset and preparing them both physically and mentally to go out there and compete and give their best effort, and the kids have bought into him, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Well, out of this weekend, you didn't actually have a pitcher win GNAC Player of the Week, but you did have Bo Fokinga. 4th time this season, the guy's been GNAC Player of the Week. And really, I'm going to transfer that right into something else. He did go 2 home runs and 9 RBIs on the weekend. But Bo Fokinga and your shortstop, Blake Miller, shared GNAC Player of the Year honors. You guys had 13 players selected to the all-GNAC team, including 9 on the first team. It is an honor for the individuals. I know that they worked a lot. There's a lot of work that went on last August and September and October to be able to earn these. So talk to me a little about these guys, and I know you're not a big individual award seeker, but it's nice to see that other people in the conference recognize them as being the best at their position. Absolutely,
and I think if you were to ask each one of those kids that did get on the all-conference team, they'd talk about the team first also. And that is, a tribute to us being 40-9, that kids, they buy into the team first and the individual piece second. And, it's great. Obviously, to get that many guys on first team is, 29-3. They did a very good job in conference and taking care of business. And Bo and Blake as the co-players of the league, I think that was deservedly so. They both put up some phenomenal numbers. I don't think it shortchanges either one of them being the co-player of the year either. No. Both those guys showed what they were worth, showed how they could carry our offense day in, day out in the GNAC, and I'm very happy for them, as well as the other guys that made the team also. We've got some good baseball players here, and they go out and compete the right way, and they let the numbers take care of themselves. When they have a good mindset and a good approach at the plate, a good approach on the mound, or whatever they may be doing baseball-wise, it's been fun to watch this year, and I'm proud of all those kids.
Another guy that we could go through the numbers on a lot was the GNAC Pitcher of the Year for the 2nd straight year, Grady Wood. We also got to embarrass him for a minute, but Jeremiah Robbins did get Coach of the Year again, so congratulations there again, Jeremiah. I just want to go through those guys just really quickly. Your entire starting pitching rotation: Kirk Lind, Travis Bradshaw, Jason Wilson, and Grady Wood were all first-team All-Conference. Bofo Kinga was over there at first base. Blake Miller at shortstop. Griff Boyd was there at third base. This is all first team right now. Matt Nyland out in left field and David Amberson there in right field. And then your second team, Kyle Blackwell went second team. A.J. Royal out in the outfield there. Ian McDougall there on the mound. I feel like I'm forgetting one on that second team.
A.J. Burke was honorable.
A.J. Burke was honorable mention. Thank you very much. So it's nice to see all those individuals get rewarded for all the work that they put in, and
Sure.
Nice to see it that way. Well, Jeremiah, I know everybody wants to talk about the regionals, but we're going to have to make them wait till the preview edition of Wolves Weekly. We'll be back to break down the teams, break down the regional, and give you all just a feeling going into this weekend that's a very exciting weekend. So I want to say thanks for coming to the studio, and thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.